Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back for another campaign on my channel. This is going to be the start of my Patton campaign in Empires, Dawn of the Modern World. This is an older RTS game. I think it came out back in, I want to say 2003. It's a newer version of the Empire Earth titles, which I really like, and I finally was able to modify it so that it can be in 1080p, so you should be getting this in pretty decent definition right now. Now, actually, a couple of things before we go into the game that I want to talk about. Now, I did have to modify this. I had to go into the coding and change it to 1080p. So I don't think, if I've done this correctly, there should not be any moments where the screen gets smaller, but it might occasionally happen during cutscenes. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm sorry if it does. And also, secondly, there's probably going to be edits throughout this video and in future ones where there's just a sudden cut. Some of these scenarios can be really long, and I think they're going to be long enough without you sometimes waiting for me to stand around and heal some of my forces. So if there's any cuts like that, you're not missing any footage, you're just missing me standing around healing next to a hospital or something like that. So let's go ahead and get in it. We're going to do the General Patton campaign, which is actually not my favorite. The WWII campaign is my favorite, but I thought the Patton one would be fun to do first. I already did chapter 1 of it because I was just checking that the audio is good and things like that. Also, speaking of audio, this is an older game and it actually does not have sliders that allow me to change the sound of the music, ambient sound, voice, for example. And there are several cutscenes throughout this where there's like this fictionalized story of what Patton was going through during World War II and like the real reason that he was relieved of command after what happened in Sicily and things like that. So since there's no way to actually turn up the sound of the voices without making the music and the ambient noises be way too loud, it's going to sound a little bit muffled sometimes when these cutscenes happen. I'm going to try to fix it in post if I can, but just so you know, that is going to be something you're probably going to have to deal with. Of course, you can just skip through the cutscenes if you don't give a shit about the story, but you might be confused. Also, there are subtitles, so you're going to be able to read all the dialogue anyway. So I've talked far too long already. Let's go ahead and get started with the first cutscene. Alright, Chapter 1, Lighting the Torch. Here we go. We're going to be landing in Casablanca soon.
Gentlemen, Operation Torch consists of 3 amphibious landings. Ryder to Friedenhall, will attack Algeria. Ryder through Algiers, and Friedenhall through Iran. You, Patton, lead the task force attacking the capital of Morocco's Casablanca.
Well conceived, General Eisenhower.
Good show.
General, a minute alone with you, sir.
Of course, General. Ryder, General, Friedenhall Williams, Status.
Plan to hit North Africa is a good one, but
I know something about it bothers you, George. You gonna tell me what's on your mind or not?
I just don't think Frednall has what it takes. He's a weak link. You're gonna lose a lot of good men if you let him lead the attack.
I understand your concern, but I don't have a choice in the matter. Friedenhall was picked for this mission by the Army Chief of Staff, General Marshall.
I have the highest respect for General Martin. He's a Washington politician. He shouldn't be making field command decisions. Politicians meddle in the military. American boys pay for it with their lives. You mark my words.
We can only hope to God you're wrong. Listen, there's something else. Allied intelligence has advised me that a team of Italian scientists has made an important scientific breakthrough. We've created something called unstable uranium. The Germans are trying to get a hold of their work.
What the hell for?
We're not absolutely sure. I think it could be the basis for a powerful nuclear. Total group of scientists wrote to me. One of them is headed for North Africa. We've got to find him before the Germans do. That's why I want you to work with Major Frank DeMarco. OSS is the field agent assigned to track down the Italian scientists.
It's an honor to meet you, General Patton.
Major DeMarco will be dropped behind enemy lines in North Africa. Frank, stay in touch with General Patton. He'll give you all the possible assistance. You've got to keep this scientist out of German hands. If you fail, we may wake up one day to find ourselves part of an
All right, there's just one more little cut scene here as we're just gonna hear a little speech from Patton, then we can actually get to fighting, taking some beachheads. Gotta love those graphics. I actually do like these graphics. They're simple, they're dated, but I played this as a kid. It's and I like it. Where's that speech? Come on, Patton, talk. You can hear the splashing of the water. She loved those little noises. Here we go.
And your troops as close to Casablanca as you can. Each French forces currently in control of Morocco are German allies. Beat them, locate their military base in Casablanca, and destroy it. Good luck.
Understood, sir. Let's hope that the god of fair beginnings will smile on us.
General Patton, we're receiving a radio message from Casablanca. It's on a frequency used only by Allied intelligence.
Let me hear it.
Major Frank DeMarco reporting, General. I have reliable information that the French Navy has agreed to stand aside and let you land without hindrance.
It's about time they figured out who their real friends are. We expect to land all our forces and take control of Casablanca within 24 hours. Gentlemen, the great day of battle is upon us. Remember your training. You must succeed. For the retreat is as cowardly as it is nation. Ask the world to watch us. The heart of America beats for us. God is with us. It's time to hit the beaches.
Okay, great. So here we go now. Just gonna take these transports and nice and easy land on the beach. There's the French Navy, but we have assurances from our spy over there that they're not going to attack, so we're just gonna cruise right on over. Now we don't have a very big army here, and oh my God, the treasonous French, the perfidious French, they're attacking me. Yep, who would have thought? Who would have thought we couldn't trust a bunch of Frenchmen who were collaborating with Nazis? Not me. But we can make short work of them real fast now with U.S. Okay. Okay, guys, stop hitting each other. Stop hitting each other. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I believe that, yeah, our battleships are much, much stronger than theirs, and we severely outnumber them as well. So we're going to make short work of these French battleships right here. Also, I like that they each have their own individual names, the Montana, the Iowa, the California, etc., etc. Little details like that are nice. Okay, that takes care of that. Are there any more? Let's just go ahead and land for real now. So, this is a real-time strategy game, although in the campaigns you don't typically spend much time doing the resource gathering part of it. It does exist, but I mean, part of the challenge of the campaign is that you can't just, create a big resource mining area and use that to make unlimited troops, and then you don't really have to worry about strategy. You get limited resources in these campaigns, and you have to know how to use them properly. So, for example, I'm going to be hitting this beach with only 16 GI units here. Now, something that I do like about Empire's Dawn of the Modern World compared to the earlier Empire Earth, although I do like them both, is that the objectives were always right here on the right. You could just highlight them to just hover over them so you can see what your objectives are, whereas in Empire Earth you always had to open up a certain menu to do that. Alright, here we go, and there's General Patton himself. Okay, so now in another change there is from... Oh, here we go, we're under attack. Let's get rid of this and then I'll talk. I don't think we'll need that air support, although I think they're going to also scramble to put some planes. Okay, great. And I'm just trying to keep Patton in the mix here because he heals the units that are around him. Oh no, there goes the GI. Okay, but here come the British planes. They're coming from over here. They got some airports in the bottom left of the screen. Wait, where's my forces at? Here we go. Okay, so we're just waiting on Patton to heal. I guess he took a lot of shrapnel, so this would not be an example of a time where I'm going to cut because I want to explain some things. So something that's different in Empire's Dawn of the Modern World compared to Empire Earth is that every faction has unique units, not just unique stats. For example, in Empire Earth, you might have something where the Ottoman Empire has cheaper town centers or something like that. But here, every unit is different. So I killed some French infantry with my United States infantry, which has, I think, slightly weaker attack, but it has higher health and maybe moves a little faster or something like that. But the main thing that makes the United States infantry pretty decent is the charge ability, which increases their speed and rate of attack, so they can do more damage. The downside to it is that once they do this, after the ability wears off, they temporarily have reduced attack and speed. So you want to pick your points on when to do it. Basically, when you charge, you want to be finishing off the battle as quickly as possible. So we got to get up this hill, because the penalties for like the mountain difference is pretty bad. It could be downright disastrous. All right, cool. So a few more taken care of. Let's get Patton out front. I think he's healed enough, and he self-regenerates as well as healing the soldiers around him. And we're going to start pushing our way towards Casablanca. Actually, nope, we're going to stop. We're going to wait for the blue to wear off. Now, Patton also has the charge ability, and he also heals the men around him. So wherever you see these little green circles under their feet, that means they are being passively healed by the presence of Patton. There's also many other abilities. I don't think we're going to run into any of them in this one. Oh yes, we'll see what things like combat engineers do, for example. But like those rifled grenadiers that we were fighting up here on the hill, those were the men in the blue uniforms. That's a French unit, which I think is probably the best French unit. It's a good anti-tank unit, and it also has this ability where it could shoot a smoke bomb at enemies, which lowers their line of sight, which is very, very powerful in World War II when everybody's using rank. There's not exactly cavalry running around. So that time spent moving up is time that is not being used to shoot your enemy while he's shooting you. Okay, and I was right. The French infantry do have better range attack than I do. Alright, we got through that pillbox. Now for another cutscene, because these ones have flamethrowers. Oh my god, the carnage. Yeah, flamethrowers are almost instant death. Okay, so once again, we're going to have Patton go up first and charge up the hill as fast as we can. He's actually starting to take quite a lot of damage. Let's retreat him. Retreat, Patton! Retreat! Tactical withdrawal! Oh, Patton doesn't know how to retreat. What am I thinking? Alright, let's get him down off this mountain. He's taking too much fire, but we now were able to make some pretty short work of all the infantry that were up here. Nope, there's one more. Okay, let's take care of him. All of my GIs are intact. You see, sometimes the pathfinding could be a little bit wonky with them when they are, in a narrow space like that. Alright, great. Now, those pillboxes should be taken out pretty quickly here. Yeah, air support is basically the best way to deal with pillboxes, but I don't actually get to control them. On the other hand, that would probably make this mission way too easy. Okay, great. So now the pathway is clear for us to get to this command post, but Patton is going to have to be healing for a while because he did take an awful lot of damage. So I'm just going to cut back to when he's all healed up. Okay, and we're back now. He's all healed up. Let's move forward into Casablanca.
Let's set up our base of operations at this warehouse. It'll be the arrival point for our reinforcements.
Alright, now I know Patton just healed, but we're going to move him up this way all by himself. Where's that engineer? Okay, great. So that took care of some of these infantry. There's infantry all over Casablanca. It's a real problem, and I'm going to have to basically kite a lot of them in because I only have so many reinforcements. So there's a pillbox up here that I need to be worried about, and there are tanks I can eventually get that will help me deal with them, but we're going to retreat now. Here we go. So it's all about rock, paper, scissors. Damn it, I lost an infantryman. Tanks beat bunkers, infantry beat other infantry. Although tanks will also beat infantry, unless they are those rifled grenadiers. The combat engineer is also a very expendable unit. In fact, I probably should have sent him at that pillbox to activate the event where these tanks are spawned. But I can basically go through an unlimited amount of combat engineers without any sort of consequence. But he's the one who I need to convert these 3 French buildings to my side. So I need to grab this armory, I need to grab the fortress over here, and I need to grab the university. The university is definitely going to be the one that's last. Okay, so as we can see, we got flamethrowers in this pillbox, but I don't think that there's any anti-tank in there. So the thing that makes pillboxes really powerful is that you're not limited to the type of infantry that... to a single type of infantry that you can put into them. Most pillboxes are just going to have the regular infantry that shoot rifles, but the French will also put flamethrowers in, which basically makes them almost impossible for infantry to beat, or they might put their anti-tank infantry in them, which makes it almost impossible for a tank to defeat them. So the problem is there's nothing stopping the French from putting both of those units in a single bunker, because I think a bunker can hold up to 5 units. So pillboxes are really powerful if they're done correctly, and the best way to defeat them is with air power, but I don't have air power, so it really sucks. Okay, like over here, there is some anti-tank gun firing out of this pillbox, so we want to destroy it as soon as possible. Alright, oh no, we got too close to the flamethrower! Back off, man. Okay, so I am losing some men, not too many. Where's my combat engineer? He's dead. He got hit by that flamethrower fire. So yeah, as you can see, I kind of need to slow things down. I don't want to be moving too fast. So the great thing about the combat engineer is he's also good for healing these tanks. And I want to try to heal my men as much as possible because I only get 8 units of reinforcements. The way that the reinforcements are going to work is if I start to lose too much infantry, they'll give me like 10 more, and that will count as a reinforcement. By that same token, if I lose both my tanks, they'll give me 2 more, but that will also count as a reinforcement. It looks like I might be able to secure this without needing any more, but I'm not totally sure. Now it's gonna take a little while for him to build up these tanks, so yeah, we'll just have a cut. Okay, and we're back now. So the way that it works with capturing these buildings, first I'm going to try to capture this one, although I think the pillbox might be in range to shoot my engineer. Oh, somebody's shooting him. Alright, let's back off here. Let that infantryman come to us and deal with him quickly. Alright. Whoa, I'm in range of their anti-tank guns. Let's rush this pillbox fast. And my engineer, if I leave him passively alone, he's going to take care of the tank on his own. But oh, I am actually about to lose the tank, and I've lost it. Damn it all to hell, I should have used the charge effect, but let's take out this flamethrower before he destroys any of my infantry. Okay, you gotta prioritize the specialized infantry, of course. Now right now I've slowed things down. You might be noticing that they're firing slower. If you ever hear this clicking noise, like that, that means that I am slowing the game down. Now I can't make it go very fast either. This is the fastest I can make it go. But it is useful to use both of them. So it really sucks that I've lost one tank. It almost makes me want to just get rid of the other one too, so I could have 2 tanks to deal with instead of just one. But that's a mistake, and I got to live with it. All right, now I think I could go ahead and convert this armory. And once I've done that, also, I will get a bonus, a couple of unit upgrades that I can use on my troops. See, I just gotta wait for this clock to go through. Great, so these are... yeah. So these are things that normally in a game where you have civilians and you're building stuff, is at the armories you can research certain upgrades. Now, unlike Empire Earth, where you could have a certain amount of points that you could use if you spend resources to upgrade attack and health and all sorts of things like that, you only get to choose one thing to upgrade in Empire's Dawn of the Modern World. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use calisthenics to increase the hit points of my tank, which I know sounds weird. It's like, come on, tank, do some push-ups and squats and stuff, get stronger. And I will use the tactical training to make my GIs have better attack. So now they have 38 attack, which I believe now makes them stronger than the French infantry. Okay, so where's my combat engineer? Right here. Alright, now we're going to try to use him as a little bit of bait, because I don't know if I want to go towards the university or the fortress yet next. I actually think I might want to do the university, because it's really difficult to take it. Oh, come on, men. Come on. We're going to kite them over. Yes! Oh, definitely have to take out those mortars quickly. You see, they really should not be allowed to have mortars because that is a German unit. The French do not have access to mortars, at least as far as I remember. Oh, my engineer didn't make it. Alright, let's get him up here. So the university is difficult to take because it's surrounded by pillboxes. You can see one right there, but also there is a hill here where an anti-tank gun is that is extremely strong. It's so strong that even though it's an anti-tank gun and infantry is typically stronger than anti-tank equipment, it can snipe infantry, if I remember correctly. Oh, speaking of sniping, they have a sniper over here in this pillbox. It just took out my engineer. Oh man, the poor bastard. And he fell in quicksand too. That's terrible. Okay, so I don't want to be sending my infantry this way, and I've only got one tank, unfortunately, but we're going to have to use it to bust that bunker. Yeah, snipers are supposed to be a unit that only Russia gets. Are there any surrounding forces? There's one infantry there, but I think it's fine. There's 2 infantry units here. 3. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to bring this guy back and start moving the combat engineer forward. Oh, and they'll make short work of them. Alright, fantastic. Where's my engineer? Let's bring him up, start healing this tank. Okay. The fortress is going to be kind of difficult to take. I mean, the armory is definitely the easiest, but I think I've made the right call here as far as order. Oh, they laid a mine down. That's interesting. I don't remember seeing that there before. My engineer can also lay mines down. It costs gold, and I do have 1,000 of it, so I can put plenty down, but I just don't really see the point. I'm not on the defensive here, and that's what mines are for. I'm on the offense. I guess I could be good if I just laid down a bunch of mines, and then I could create perhaps... Oh, there goes my engineer again. They're dropping like flies, aren't they? So it could have applications, but they're really limited, and I just don't see it really being worth it at all. Alright. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any anti-tank inside of that pillbox over here. Fantastic. And a couple more infantry taken care of. Wait, where's my engineer? There he is. Okay. So while my tank's being healed, we're going to send Patton forward to investigate the situation. Actually, no. Don't come this way. That's dumb. There's no need to go by that pillbox. Let's start heading north and see what we can find out here. I'm very pleased that I haven't used any of my reinforcements yet. Okay, we got 2 infantry, 3 infantry. Is that about it? Alright, we'll bring these 3 back. This tank's already ready to go. Fantastic. Now, did I already say this? I actually believe this is one of the harder missions in the Patton campaign. It's not the hardest. Later on, there's going to be a D-Day landing. That one's kind of hard. Also, the last mission is very long. It's extremely long. In fact, I'll tell you right now, it probably will be a 2-parter whenever the day comes that I do that mission. This series will be coming out every Saturday, by the way. So look forward to that. And please let me know what you think about it. If you've seen this before, if you're pretty nostalgic over this series, like if this is something you used to play when you were younger. There we go. Very good. Made short work of the French infantry. Let's keep healing this up. Alright, this is what I was looking for, I believe. This path up this hill. Yes, I think this is what I wanted. Or can I go up to the university? I'll probably end up having to attack it from 2 directions. Oh yeah. Oh, it's killing my tank and murdered it. Yeah, there we go. So this is a modified anti-tank gun that has 400 attack, which is insane. That is ridiculous. So it just as you see, 2 shots and it killed my Sherman tank. So I need to be careful about that. But the idea here is that I need to flank it. There are also a couple of mortar infantry up here that have 100 attack. Once again, absolutely insane, ridiculous, unnecessary, uncalled for. So we need to flank around them by going up this hill here. Let's try to speed things up. Let's go. Right, that pillbox. You know what? Let's actually go over here and take this pillbox out real quick. It didn't have any anti-tank weaponry, I don't think. Yeah, just so I stop getting sniped over here by it. It's really annoying. Okay, made short work of that, and we're pretty close already to the fortress, so we've already cleared a lot of that up. But moving back over here. Let's also send my engineer up to investigate what's going on up there. Actually, no. Let's send Patton up. Yeah, there's a winding pathway here over to the... Let's see. Over to that hill where the anti-tank gun is. See, we got some skeletons up here, palm trees. There are no infantry I need to worry about. Okay, there's this. Some riflemen. Let's bring them back. Where'd they go? Here they come. Too easy. Yep, none of them are going to make it. They're too focused. Okay, let's take out this guard tower here. Alright, now after I do this, I need to be careful, because there is an airport up here that is going to scramble its pilots. Oh, we're being attacked from the rear. Where'd they come from? Are there any other infantry back here I need to worry about? Wow, this tank's actually taking a lot of damage from the guard tower. Damn. Come on, take it out. Take it out. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's just let this tank heal up and then we're going to go on the attack. Alright, here we go. So we're about to assault this airport here. Now this is going to be tricky because I think the mortars actually will come up to assist. So the point is we need to charge in hard and fast as quickly as possible. Yep, here they come. Here they come. One's in the air. Alright. Let's go. Hit those pilots. Kill them. Kill them. Alright, got one, got two. Need to take out these mortar units. We're going to take a lot of casualties right here. I'm expecting it. Alright, maybe I can take out this anti-tank gun now. No, the charge ran out at the worst opportune moment. At the most inopportune moment. Okay, so let's try to get Patton over here in the corner so he's relatively safe. Okay, we did manage to take out the anti-tank gun, so that's the important thing here. Alright, also take care of that infantry. So we got some reinforcements because I just lost all that infantry. Let's have them move up to the hill here. Actually, let's move them just over to the armory. Where's that armory again? Yeah, like to right here, because I want to be flanking them. Oh no, the airplane, Patton can't shoot at the plane. Okay, so we need Patton to get out of here. Yeah, understood. Okay, so let's get Patton out of the way, out of harm's way. And where are those tanks at? Now, the thing is, I think I can attempt a ground assault now, because I've destroyed the anti-tank gun, which was what was causing me problems. So I should be able to attempt a ground assault now. But it's going to take Patton a little while to walk down here and for everybody to be in position. Actually, that's fine. He's almost here already. Meanwhile, where's my combat engineer? We can start moving these guys forward because I have the combat engineer to heal them. So we're just going to go on the offense primarily with the tanks. Where are we under attack? Alright, got a couple, just a couple infantry over here, nothing too big to worry about. Let's just keep Patton in the rear. Okay, what else are we dealing with out here? Let's take plenty of infantry. Oh no, here comes the anti-tank fire. Yeah, these rifle grenadiers are the best French unit as far as I'm concerned. As I am concerned. Lost one of my tanks. Where's my engineer? Fuck. Get him up here. Okay. And I'm about to lose another infantryman. Because everybody was just standing around. It's fine. I still have 5 reinforcements left. And I really do feel that the university is the hardest one to take. Let's move him up so he can heal the infantry. The glorious infantry. Okay. We're almost ready. Move up. A little closer now. A little closer. Okay, let's get healing. It's taking a lot of damage. It's not as if there's any anti-tank fire going in. Oh no, there's a flamethrower though. Take him out. Take him out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Quickly. Oh, he went right for my engineer. That's fine. I could replace him relatively easily. Still, that sucks. Alright, we need to retreat. We need to retreat. I'm starting to move too quickly. So I had to get all 3 of my unit style types replaced. Yep, keep lecturing me. That'll help. Eisenhower. Okay, so we need to go slower about this. Now, there's still that pillbox here, but I took out the one over here, and I don't think this one has the reach, so I think I just have to take out this pillbox, and I can send my engineer to attempt to convert the building. Let's see here. Okay. Basically ready to go. Can I speed it up? Yeah, unfortunately this is the fastest I can get them to move. Is this fast. So, but what I'll start doing is start slowing it down when they're in actual combat. Alright, make short work of them. Uh-oh, my engineer is under fire. And there's another flamethrower. I hate those flamethrowers so much. Alright, let's keep Patton close. Can they reach from down here? Can they fire on them? Yes. Okay, cool. Like I said, making short work of them. Alright, let's go ahead and keep everybody more or less pulled back. Yeah, there's no need to... That guy's gonna come down to us. It's fine. Is there a sniper over there? Damn it. You bastards. Yep, there is. I hear that. I can recognize that crack noise anywhere. Yeah, move back. Move back. Goddamn snipers. Why do the French have snipers? That is against the rules. Yep, there she is. Right there. Dead now. Okay. Engineer is also almost here. The infantry are healed up more or less. Start moving them in this direction and start thinking about taking the fortress. Still have 3 batches of reinforcements yet left. Okay. Great. 2 down, 1 to go. You now have the ability... Huh. What is this? I've actually never seen this. I usually go... It must be because I got the university. I usually attack the fortress first. Army recon available. All enemy units are temporarily revealed through the fog of war. Optional, select a target to bomb by left-clicking an enemy unit or structure. A bomber is ready for your dispatch, General. Simply left-click an enemy target and then confirm the request, and a British Lancaster will come in to attack the designated target. You only have 1 strike, so make good use of it. Well, I never knew that. Even when I was a kid playing this game, I always would either take the fortress or the armory first, and then the university. I had no idea I would get that if I'd gotten the university first. You learn something new every day, kids. Where? Yeah, bunch little infantry units. And a tank. Wow, we need to retreat. Let's move back. Move back. Draw them into the tank's fire. 2 tanks! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're going to try to send these guys on a wild goose chase as best we can. This is problematic. Alright, they're starting to focus now on them. I think I'm going to lose my tanks. I'm pretty sure I am. Nope, nope, I'll be fine. And anti-tank fire is coming in. Wow, there go pretty much all my reinforcements. We have to retreat all the way back to base. Where did all these guys come from? Yeah, shut up. Okay, wow, so lots of tanks upon me all of a sudden. I don't have any infantry. They're not giving me any infantry? Oh, it's because I do have a few left here. Let's bring them down here. We need to regroup. We need to regroup, and then we're going to push up from the south this time towards the fortress. Okay. Wait. No. I want to select another target. No, that's not the right target at all. Okay. So let's use this army recon and take a look. Okay, so they just have some infantry around here. Couple units that are following Patton right now. There's an artillery here. I want to take that out. Okay, but it's basically just infantry left, and we're gonna send this bomber right now to deal with them. There are also some infantry over here that I didn't deal with. Am I gonna see the bomber kill it? Yeah. Working on it, man. Okay, here comes the bomber. Wow, he's moving fast. Alright, see how this goes. Maybe I'll get some collateral damage as well. Yes! Awesome, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Cool, so everybody on the hill's gone. And, you know what, I think I've been playing on max speed this whole time. Alright, so let's get everybody into position. Alright, I should not be able to screw this up. Famous last words. Where? Oh, okay, we got some tanks. I don't remember seeing any tanks through the fog of war. Oh well, right? Oh well. Alright, we need to move. Retreat the tank, retreat the tank. I actually start being smart about how I use my resources now. But they need to be kept out front pretty much all the time. Alright, let's wait for the... Okay, we're going to wait for the charge to come back and... actually, no. I'm a little too eager to cut footage just to save time. I mean, if you're sitting around here watching this, you must be having a good time if you're already this deep into the episode. Okay. Move forward a little bit. Just a bit, just a bit. We are close. More tanks! More freaking tanks! Uh-oh. We're being hit by anti-tank fire. This is a disaster. Alright, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. You know what? We gotta kite them back. Oh, they've got a barracks and a tank factory and all sorts of things back there. That's the problem. Okay. Okay, now I know. Alright, heal this tank up. From where? Yep, the infantry, they're just starting to come from all sorts of directions now. Okay, so I might need to swing around this castle, I mean this town center here, so I can more directly attack that fortress. Let's also get Patton next to the infantry so we can actually be healing them. Where's my tank that's healing? I hear it, but I don't see it. Is it in this blind spot? Yes, it is. Yeah, so that is a real problem. Alright. I actually should have my infantry destroy this particular pillbox since it's got the anti-tank guns inside of it. Send Patton up front first. And go. Alright, let's make short work of them. Quickly, quickly now. Damn it, there's a flamethrower also. Take him out, take him out. Focus. Alright, and retreat. Okay, I think we're going to get our last reinforcements here. Yep. Okay. We're going to have to hang on with just this. Just what we got here. The blood of America is on my hands. Boy, gonna be a photo finish, isn't it? It's just these tanks. Now, luckily, they're not using their bulldoze ability right now, or they could be doing even more damage to me. See, they're getting smarter, too. They destroyed my engineer. I need a new engineer. Where is he? He needs to spawn. Hurry up and spawn. Spawn, spawn, spawn. Alright. So that should basically be everybody, but we're going to move the tanks up. Should kill anybody who's spawning out of the factories and stuff. And we just need to get enough cover fire. Oh, let's destroy this barracks, can we? No. Okay. Kill the infantry. Doesn't look like they're generating... Okay, they don't have any more tanks, so we're just going to try to destroy these buildings as quickly as we possibly can. Particularly that tank factory. Charge, forward, fast. And I'm going to send over my engineer to get to work. Okay, wow, so a real photo finish that turned out to be. But we're gonna get it right now in about 2 seconds. Whew, just as they built another tank. So, wow, that was not exactly my best work, but victory was achieved. Like I said, that's one of the harder campaigns in missions in the campaign.
Boys lost their lives. State plan turned into a near disaster because of Major DeMarco's unreliable intelligence. Get Eisenhower on the horn. I want some answers.
General Eisenhower is already on the line, sir.
Our intelligence about the French was dead wrong. Can't find out why. Major DeMarco has disappeared without a trace. We're concerned he may have been captured or compromised.
And if so, how much do the Germans already know about our plan?
I'll try to get some answers.
What about Ryder and Frednall? How do the other Operation Torch assaults go?
Ryder successfully established his bridgehead at Algiers. Frednall didn't make much headway. A lot of men were lost.
My son-in-law, Lieutenant Colonel Waters, is with Frednall. Look what God made him.
So do I, George. So do I.
Oh, right, great. So, scenario in the bag. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I definitely think if I were to play this again, I guess because all right. So let me explain something. Why I was a little bit confused about like the tanks that were appearing after the Army recon. I always would take the fortress out first or second when I played this scenario when I was younger. So I guess these only trigger spawning troops actively after the armory and the university have both been captured already. So that was interesting to say the least, and quite that's what made things a little bit difficult for me. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I think this is going to be a fun campaign. I believe the next episode is when we fight Rommel. Subscribe if you have not already, and click the bell so you're always notified whenever a new video of mine goes up. And hey, go check out my backlog. I've kind of got a backlog of other games right now, so go check it out. Find a playlist and enjoy. I'm Conquer History Games, and bye-bye.